Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are getting rested for this upcoming week. Let's see what's coming towards you guys this week. Looking at the Monday, the 26th through Friday, the 30th. What is it that the divine needs and wants of the beloved, all being 1111 soul energy, Soul Tribe family, and the collective to know? For all of you who are new to the family, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Hit your notification bell for me so you don't miss out on any of the divinely guided messages, okay? All right, let's see what's coming towards. Okay, so we have 2, 3 out. Banishment, psychic, and what is that? Construction. Okay, well, divine creator of all living things, protect myself and I'll be in 1111 energy soul tribe family during this read, all reads, and all the time. Ashe. Provide both myself and the all being 1111 energy soul tribe family with clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment, as well as clear and concise messages. Ashe. And divine creator of all living things, any negativity that is thrown or projected at myself or the all being 1111 energy soul tribe family, and clear, cancel, and release it as we too clear, cancel, and release. All right, y'all. So look. This looks to me to be like, so the first thing that came out was banishment. Okay. So you have banishment here. That's the first thing that came out. Then you had psychic and construction. High priestess energy here. Gypsy energy. Prophet energy. Astrologer energy. Truth and discernment being your lesson. Somebody could be trying to poison you, being the death. The location is an Arctic or Antarctica. The trauma is war. The faith is sacrificial. And the love is polygamous or polyamorous. The identity could have been your mother, and the time frame is age of enlightenment. So I feel like this is a message for a high priestess here. Then for banishment, exiled, shunned, disowned, forced underground. Time frame, Neolithic revolution. Overcoming loss was the lesson. Drowning was the death, the cause of death. This happened in North America, with being the location. The trauma, the disaster is your trauma, and magic-based faith. And non-possessive love is the love, and then the identity is adult female. This is an atheist, magic-based faith, dark magic possibly. Okay. Then we have out here construction, a builder, architect, carpenter, or other. An older woman is the identity. Middle-aged, Bronze Age is the time frame. So time frame, Middle Bronze Age. Self-expression is the lesson. Natural disaster is the death. Central or South America is the location, and exile is the trauma. The faith is esoteric, and the love is arranged marriage. Okay. And then we have out here for the fourth message, the devil. Dark magic possessed, cursed, or an exorcist. Lord have mercy. The time frame was the late Bronze Age is the time frame. Is seeing the bigger picture was the lesson. War was the cause of death. This is the Baltics or Central Europe was the location. There was physical or sexual abuse was the trauma. Lord have mercy. And their faith is a primal or aboriginal. And the love is star-crossed. And this identity is of an older man. Interesting. So what I'm seeing in this overall message is that someone was exiled, okay, by possibly a high priestess who is a builder of, oh, excuse me, confirmation on that. Divine Creator, clear my crown down to the root, please, and thank you. This high priestess is a builder of, I feel like, a sacred space, sacred place, a builder of hope and faith in not just people, but circumstances, situations, being someone who's very optimistic. Someone was exiled by a high priestess who's a builder. Now, this builder, I feel in this energy here, is a demon slayer. This high priestess is a demon slayer. God has chosen this high priestess to be a demon slayer. There was somebody who was exiled by this high priestess, though. Maybe not destroyed, maybe not slayed, but definitely abandoned, okay, or left because of something they were building. This person could have been building something very demonic and using black magic to do it. This high priestess abandoned someone for building something very demonic. These people could have been coercing as group living, a tribe, yep, a commune, a cult, yep, monastery. This was a cult. You may be a high priestess energy. This high priestess energy abandoned someone that was putting together a cult, a very demonistic, dark magic cult. That's what they were building. This high priestess believes in building totally the opposite. This was somebody that was working in their dark. This person was working in the dark side of magic, witchcraft. This is an adult female that the high priestess abandoned. This high priestess is a mother. And it was an older woman who may have started this recruitment for this cult. And an older man. 3 energies here, an older woman, an older man, and an adult woman, anywhere between the ages, if I want to say 21 up. This high priestess is also a mother figure. You may have children. This could be referring to your children. who possibly were influenced by an older man and an older woman that are in a cult. What is that? Murder. We have murder, suicide here. Murderer and a witness. Someone was murdered in your family due to poison, being poisoned. Let me see. The identity. Your grandchild knows about it. Grandchild. Time frame. Pre-Columbiana Americas. A prophecy and gifts is the lesson. Salvation or starvation or dehydration was the death. The location was in Asia. The trauma could be guilty conscience. The faith forced conversion. Wow. And the love was deceived or betrayed. Somebody in your family was murdered by family members. An older man and an older adult. There could be a grandchild or someone that knew about this. Grandchild, the grandchild knew about it. There's romance here. True love, star-crossed love, unrequited love, and love of convenience. The identity is a friend. The time frame is in America, Civil War era. A passive conformity is the lesson. Someone was tortured to death. Interesting. There's an underground civilization or location. The location is an underground civilization. Okay. And the psychological or verbal abuse, that's the trauma. The faith is a cult. You could have somebody close to you or somebody that you know that was seduced by a romantic partner. That seduction was just an initiation into this cult. This young person that you, or this, it's an adult female, they may be an adult now. They were seduced by romance into this cult. They may know about a murder that took place in the family. They were poisoned. This person died by dehydration and starvation. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. Enslavement. This cult runs a huge ring. You got work slave enslavement here, a concubine. Emancipated slave, a prisoner of war, work slaves, identity a sibling. Classical anatomy, or yeah, and antinuity. That's time frame. That's the time frame. The lesson here was leadership. Somebody could have died by fire in North America. There was some sort of physical limitation. That was the trauma. The faith here was an agonistic or atheist. I told you. Yeah. The love, domestic abuse. There is a brother-sister team here. They're siblings. There's whoever started this cult, they're siblings. They're very demonistic and they're attached to dark magic. They may be using a religion to run this cult. And they participate in murder, cult activities, enslavement of all types, work enslavement, sex enslavement. This is a sibling team. Yeah, they give instructions. They give people instructions on what to do. I feel this instructions is coming from this older woman identity. I feel this older man identity is someone that carries out. You may be finding this out right now. There's something that could come towards you this week that validates what you find out today. Your family member was murdered. There's a child in your family that knows about it too. And I feel like this child that knows about it is directly connected to this man and this older woman. This child has been recruited by them to carry on witchcraft. It is this man's daughter, this woman's niece. Mm. And you have exiled this niece. Could be your cousin, could be your niece. Something about you exiling them. They may have tried to exile you saying it was you, and actually it was them. They were projecting all their activities onto you. They already knew what they were doing. Yeah. They could be trying to cause some sort of disaster here on Earth. Siblings, the identity. Yeah. They are so into their beliefs, whatever this cult is, that they are willing to cause a disaster on Earth so that they could turn around and say something about them being who everybody should come to. This is a cult, though. This is a cult, like a real live cult. Yep, this is a revelation. This cult is trying to bring in a disaster to the world. That's their secret. And the identity here, other relative. So other relatives, other people. Yeah. And this is their secret. This older woman, her husband knew this secret. They knew about the secret agenda, secret affair, kept it in the dark. The secret is being exposed now. Yeah. Very abusive relationship caused the loss of a loved one. The loss of a loved one was a grandparent. Abusive relationship was happening. There was abuse. Somebody tried to come in as a rescuer. There's an abuser and an enabler here. Identity, androgynousness. I don't know how to pronounce that, y'all. There was definitely a murder. There was a murder of a grandparent. Your grandparent was murdered. Starvation and a lack of dehydration, and they were poisoning them. Tell me more. Yeah, brainwashing people. Trying to brainwash political people, possibly people within the social uh politicians, powerful people, political people, socially um influence influential people, religions, other. Yeah, these people right here. This, oh, that's the young male. This feminine has a child. They have a child. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, they're a swindler. A perpetrator. They're being exposed now. They've swindled several people, and they've evaded corruption. And the identity of this person is the husband. Mm-mm. I feel that this husband wife couple, the grandparent was murdered. Mm, tell me more. This is like a brother, sister, aunt, uncle feeling. Husband may have known about it and was gonna die and was poisoned. Yep, but yep, destruction. There could have been some sort of, they could have been having you see, this cult practices a lot of different type of things you would never imagine. But I'll say a word, psych ops. They may have been putting you in situations, limitations, or disease, or sexual, or social, religious discrimination. Yeah, this was an older man. That was part of him, what he was supposed to do. They were trying to destroy you in some kind of way. You were the high priestess. Tell me more about this high priestess. Tell me more about this high priestess. Yeah, they tried to have you as a servant. hmm Doing their housework, taking care of their children. An indentured servant. This may have been the husband's idea to have you as an indentured servant so that you could some kind of brainstorming here, or brainwashing, I mean. hmm Trying to get you, and this may have started at an early age. hmm You're an adult woman now. You may have been exiled as being the high priestess by these two demonistic devil worship, dark magic practice, and witch and warlock. hmm Yeah. They may live in rural areas in the outskirts. You may live in a rural area. It was considered rural area when you were growing up. You're an adult female now. They had shunned you out a long time ago because they already knew that you weren't going to fit in with this cult. They're a cult and they do a lot of sadistic things. I feel like there's some sort of energy here of this being investigated. Hmm. Tell me more. What other messages? Hmm. There was torture used here. There's a witness to this. Mm. Hmm. Somebody already knew about this. Someone who was in a world war, one or two, an allied defender. They may be resting in peace now. They could be bringing you this message. An allied invader, Hiroshima, and the Holocaust. You may be receiving this message from spirits from either Hiroshima or the Holocaust, World One, World Two energy. Yeah. Your grandfather, their grandfather, your grandfathers were in World War together. Hmm. Navy, Air Force, weapons development, infantry. Hmm. I feel like somebody from the other side is talking to you about what happened to a grandparent. They're letting you know what they're doing to the air disaster. They're going to try to destroy the world through the air. I feel like somebody who died in the military is communicating with your family, someone who's passed on, a grandfather, an uncle. Somebody was in World War II, World War One, Holocaust. Yeah, you're the wisdom keeper. You're the one who has been in poverty, but you're the adventurer. You're the wisdom keeper. I feel this is why Spirit is delivering this message now, because you're the high priestess, you're the wisdom keeper. Somebody wanted you to stay in poverty. You became curious and adventurous about who you were because you felt that something was different. They were trying to hold you in this energy too long. I feel like this was you who was actually outcasted, but you were the high priestess. You were outcasted by sibling energy over here, brother, sister energy, aunt, uncle, mother, father, stepmother, stepfather energy. But you were the wisdom keeper. They wanted you to be in poverty. Yeah, they wanted you to be considered lower class. live like a peasant or something. They had no idea that you were about to be a pioneer. Wow. That's interesting because that has no message on it. I don't think they saw you coming. I don't think they saw you coming. Mhm. Something about you being very athletic too. Wow. Some of you may find out this week who murdered your that the death of a loved one was no accident. Hmm. So I'm gonna leave this reading here for you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If this is not your reading, no offense, no upsetness, nothing about that. Just come back when the next message may resonate with you. Okay. But yeah, this is what happened. The death of your loved one was no accident. Mm. Mhm. Wow, I am sorry to hear that. Well, that was enough energy for me for the day. If you're new to the channel and you have yet to subscribe, I'd like to ask that you do so at this time. If you're back because the messages resonate with you, I would like to ask at this time that you like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell. So my A1s who are my day ones, hopefully this is not going to have to be something that you have to live through. But if you find out that there was foul play in a lost loved one's life, my condolences to you. Okay. Divine Creator of all living things, I ask that you keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect in our lives and all the time. And until next time, or Ashe, sorry about that, y'all. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.